CP the Tool Addict. Woo! We're going to talk about Snap-on today, but we're going to also mix up something with a little slip and kill, or SK. If you were like me and you grew up and you bought S&K in tech school, a lot of the guys that bought Snap-on used to call it slip and kill. But this was a viewer requested video, and I apologize, I don't remember his name. I want to say it was Tim. Said, CP, can you talk about the Snap-on indexing Prybar? And I bought this one off the repo portion of the Snap-on truck, and this is a PBMP36A, USA made, but the business end of this thing is certainly well worth the money and well used. And I was talking, and I do have Mayhew pry bars, and I do like the Mac ones. But this is by far one of my favorite pry bars because you can almost take it anywhere. It folds clear back to there, and you can take it up there and shoehorn something if you have to. And this is a nice, sturdy pry bar. Now, this is not made by Snap-on. It's made by Armstrong, unfortunately. Like a lot of things that, not Armstrong, made by AJ Manufacturing, which makes a lot of the locking extensions and stuff. They are a big manufacturer for several companies. Matco, Max, SK. AJ made a lot of stuff for a lot of those companies. But this pry bar, by far, is one of my favorite. And when it comes to adjustable pry bars, I have learned that I really like these because when you're doing a job, this thing is 36 inches long. Once again, try to get this all in frame here. 36 inches long, but you can really get into something and really pick your poison of what you want to do with this. You know, you can, if you want to get it at that angle or get it in all the way at that angle, I call that the shoehorn, and you can really pick back at it. But whereas a normal pry bar just doesn't have that kind of, it's basically, a normal pry bar has this one capability where you basically pick your angle, 45, 90 degree, or whatever. This one has the ability to go all the way up to about 360. Is that right? No, 360 is all the way around. 180 degrees? That makes more sense, yeah. About halfway. So that's what makes these very practical. Now, this is very expensive from Snap-on. I will say, I actually paid $100 for this. Believe it or not, it was in the repo bin. And this is probably one of the best purchases that I've made yet to date off the Snap-on truck. Snap-on, you know, guys, the one beautiful part about Snap-on is they wouldn't sponsor me if I literally had a golden nugget coming out of my wallet. Snap-on just doesn't sponsor people, so I don't, you know, I mean, I have nothing but to give an honest review on this. So once again, like I said, I don't try to sell you tools, but, and I know there could be other stuff out there, and I know Tub of Towels is just going to come flying in the comments, and probably guys already went through it before because they didn't even wait for me to get through talking about this, but whatever, it doesn't bother me. It's $20, kind of a moot point, but if it works, I use transmission fluid mostly, but I'm kind of interested to see if this works, so that way when I'm cleaning my hands, when I'm done working, nonetheless, I digress. So, you'll probably say, well, CP, what's all these other ones you got out here? Well, these are the SK ones that I picked up on the Steals and Deals, and very interestingly enough, they don't look like they're made by AJ Manufacturing. They do, however, say USA made on them, but they have a little bit different design. The button's kind of the same, little silver button. They look kind of similar, but this has a snap ring on the outside. I'm not sure if that's for serviceability, but I have found that I love these little guys a ton for getting it into places and just grab and hold. Once again, you got that ability, which is easier to show with this one. You got that ability to get in there and wrench back on it. And a good quality pry bar, which this SK is a really good quality pry bar that I really like these. And it gives you that different length. I forget what the lengths are. I think this one is 18 and there's a 12 or something like that. But very, very, very handy. But wait, there's more. Besides me just loving these are my 3 favorite pry bars, hands down. But besides that, SK, which once again, we know they went out, but if you still can get a hold of these things, these are some of my favorite trim clip removers, and I have a trim clip. They have an adjustable trim clip remover. I've showed this several times. This is made the same way. This one is definitely, I take very good care of this. This is very expensive. That's why it's kept in a plastic case. It's kept in the bottom. I keep it with my rib nuts and some of the Christmas trees and all the other plastic connectors. But this is a remover so that you can get into moving trim clips, your pesky trim clips, with this little feller right here. Slide it in there, and then you got an angle on it where you can get in there into different areas. Get yourself on there. And then you can get into those fender well covers underneath, bang it out like that, adjust it anyway. This is by far my favorite trim clip removal tool, hands down. I don't even show this to people when they come into the shop or want to use a trim. Hey man, you got a trim clip? Oh yeah, sure. Got one of those cheapo ones. Use that one. This kit, I want to say, and it comes with this one right here I got, which this is the push pin one, so you can move your push pins. Kind of pushes down. Some guys just cut them off. Whatever you want to do. Once again, everybody's got their own way to do things. I understand. We're mechanics, and basically you don't tell a mechanic what to do because they'll tell you what to do. Doesn't matter. Once again, I'm just showing guys that want to see this. This kit number is a 6640, and I absolutely love it. It's fantastic. Cannot live without it, in my opinion, but I just wanted to show that because I felt like it fell into the adjustable Prybar or whatnot tool deal. But nonetheless, these are banging. Bussin', son. They are bussin'. And I love these adjustable pry bars. These are my favorite. Without these three right here, I do have the other ones, and they're nice for doing bigger stuff. But for most of your stuff that you have to do, these are very good everyday use pry bars. These are my go-tos. This is actually my go-to right here for the most part. This is my go-to, and then this is my second because, I don't know, this one seems to be the one I grab the most just because it's the most handy. And then the big one, I don't use this one as much, but then again, I have 900 different types of pry bars. So anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this. I don't know if there's part numbers for these. This one's a 6672. I don't know any other pry bars out there, adjustable heads. I know a lot of guys will say gear wrench, but quite frankly, I like these 6674 and 6672. I got these on the steals and deals really cheap. If you can still pick up these SK ones, I highly recommend them. They're very awesome, very durable. They work great. I don't think you'll have to worry about replacing them unless you get really dumb with them. But at the end of the day, these are some of the really great adjustable head tools on the market. So anyways, guys, remember, like, comment, share, subscribe. Ring that bell. Remember, keep your hands dirty and your money clean. Thanks for watching.